In this business, you have to have stamina. Would you agree?
Yes.
So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've learned. I've been very fortunate and blessed to be able to train some of the top Fortune 100 companies around the nation. And some of the things I'm going to teach you is how to have a big mindset, a builder's mindset. But sometimes people here, do you ever feel depressed? You don't want to do anything? Raise your hand. Is it hard to do something when you're not feeling well? Yes or no? Yes. I had you do that exercise because for you to take big action, it's better to control your state. If you put your body in a peak state, your mind will actually change. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
So one thing I want to do right now, you guys want to play to win right now?
Yes.
So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to put you in a peak state. I'm going to share with you some stories of how to get you to take massive action. Fair enough? Yes. Stand up, feeling great. One more time. Do you got to put your phones down? Or if you're recording, definitely record. Okay? Keep standing. Keep standing. It's very important that your body is in a peak state, so that way your body controls your mind. It does. Because when you're feeling depressed, what happens to your body? You sulk. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to put your chest out like you're Superman or Wonder Woman. Roll your shoulders back, put your chest out, and I want you to put your chin, I want you to try and touch the ceiling. Okay? Put your chest out, shoulders back, touch the ceiling with your chin. Now smile from ear to ear. Smile. Smile. Keep smiling. I'm going to count to 20 seconds. Keep smiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep smiling. 12, 13, 14. Keep smiling. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! How you guys feel? Could you go out right now in this state and go recruit somebody? Yes. Yes. When someone says no to you, are you in a better way to actually take that no? Yes. Have a seat, guys. Go ahead, Jim. Anybody here ever been to the zoo? Anybody here ever been to one of the traveling zoos that come to like your local neighborhood? Right? Actually, those are very, very hard to see because you see animals behind the cage, right? You want to see them free. Well, this is actually a true story. I actually did research. There was a bear that was raised in one of those traveling zoos from a cub. And this cub was in a 12-foot cage his entire life. So every day this bear would walk, every day as a cub, 12 steps to the left, 12 steps to the right, every single day. Kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it got to be the point where people are mean sometimes. They would actually take glass and put it in the way of the bear to stop him from walking back and forth. They'd actually try to burn the bear with cigarettes. Does that mean? Yes. So one day, there was this German investor who actually saw the plight of this bear. He says, I'm going to do something about this bear. I want to help it. I want to save him. So he bought the bear, bought the cage, and he wanted to set this bear free. So he literally paid for the bear, took it from this traveling zoo, took it, and he actually bought a 40-acre ranch for this bear to actually be free. And the media got attention of it, so they actually saw it when they started filming when they had the bear. They took the cage, they took him on the truck, took him to this 40-acre ranch, and they wanted to see what the bear would do when he was finally free. So what they did, they put this cage right in the middle of the 40 acres. They opened the cage. The bear went to the very tip of the opening. It was open. What do you think he did?
Turned around.
Went right back in. It never came out. That bear ended up dying in that cage. He was free. All he had to do was take this 13th step. Would you agree? The reason why I tell that story, because some of you here, you're in your own cage right now. You've created that own limitation. All you have to do is step one more step, and you are free. FEG is that step financially. You understand? Something is so simple as setting yourself free. I feel somebody in here, Forgiveness is a choice, not a feeling. Would you agree? Somebody in here, I feel you have to forgive somebody for you to move on, for you to get to the next level. Does that resonate with anybody here today? Yeah. Somebody here to take the next step, you have to take your spouse out to dinner and invest in your spouse. That's also taking the next step. Some of you guys here, don't forget your kids. My previous company, I got so focused on building success, I didn't focus on spending time with my kids. And one day, I'm in my office, and just like you, who here wants to close a big deal? Big deal, right? Talking about big deals. I want to get my $100,000 ring in 3 days, right? Well, my daughter's 4 years old. I'm sitting in my home office because I'm trying to be the guy that is a good dad, a good businessman. So I had this wonderful thought, I'm going to work at home so I can spend time with the kids and work. Does that really work? No! And so when your kids want to talk to you the most? When you're on the phone. So I'm on my phone trying to close a big deal. It's going to about $40,000 commission. My daughter's 4, and she's like this, Daddy, 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 Daddy. I'm like, Layla, I'm like, okay. She's like, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I'm like, you know, kids are just so persistent, right? So finally, when I got off the phone, I was so angry. I was like, Layla, what do you want? I told you never talk to me on the phone. She says, Daddy, I just want to tell you the best daddy in the world. Right then and there, I realized I was neglecting my kids. I literally heard a voice from above that said, if you don't get your anger under control, your daughter is going to marry a jerk just like you. That was powerful, would you agree? Yes. My daughter today is 15 years old. I've spent the last 11 years trying to erase that memory from her. And thank God I've done that. Because you know why? I have financial freedom that this industry has given me. One day, I overheard 2 of my agents talking. One agent was telling another agent, you know what? My mom and dad never spent time with me. Never spent time with me. The other agent, Jared, said, you know what? I didn't have that problem. My parents were always there. I didn't realize that one statement made me successful. Because all I wanted to do was I wanted my kids to say, Daddy was there. Because of this business, I take my kids to school. I pick them up. I don't miss a soccer game, a soccer practice. I don't miss anything. Because why? You can always make more money. Once time is gone, time is gone. Would you agree? Yes. This business allows you to control your time. Yes? Yes? Right now, some of you guys right now are having turbulence in your career, in your business. Yes? Some of you guys are on the verge of quitting. Yes? Guy's like, no. Right? Have you guys ever heard of a guy named Chuck Yeager? Yes. What did he do? Astronaut. What else did he do? He broke the sound barrier. Do you know the story of how he broke the sound barrier? Because before he broke the sound barrier, they would actually send pilots up to the air trying to break the sound barrier. And every time the pilot would get to break the sound barrier, the whole plane was shaking. Now if that's happening, what do? You push the pedal, or you? Every time they would let the gas go, boom! It would explode. The pilot would die. Finally, Chuck Yeager, if you do the research, he's actually kind of crazy. He gets in the plane, he gets the sound barrier, gets closer. It's going to explode. And when he does, he punches the gas and boom! All of a sudden, it's perfectly quiet. There's no sound. The sound's behind him. No turbulence. It's smooth. You have to break the sound barrier of your life for you to get where you need to be. Do it today, do it tonight, do it tomorrow. Thank you very much.